Chairman of the BTA, Adrian Alcock, is stoutly defending the investment in the Brazil market and wider Latin America to attract more visitors to Barbados. He made the comment as he addressed the Democratic Labour Party's weekly lunchtime lecture at the Arrobarrow Gallery, George Street, Belleville, on the topic, the changing nature of tourism in Barbados.
By investing into Latin America and Brazil in particular, we've been able now to grow a market from 0 to roughly 4,000 or 5,000 persons a year. Now, at an expensive cost, I will admit, but that cost is an investment in the future. The awareness that we are putting on the ground there is an awareness that you just can't take away unless some unfounded decision is made to remove that investment in that market.
Mr. Alcock said major returns are likely to be realized for Barbados with the Olympics and World Cup set to take place in Brazil.
It is also on the eve of two of the greatest or the largest sporting events in the world happening in Brazil, the Olympics and the World Cup, the Football World Cup. Now imagine a scenario if we can bring visitors from the United Kingdom who are football crazy to come and spend 2 weeks in Barbados, take the flight over from Barbados, the direct flight that we have provided, over to Brazil to enjoy the football and back. Those are opportunities we have today because of the vision that we have set ourselves.
Members of the public have been responding favorably to the FTC's public engagements on the standards of service provided by the Barbados Light and Power and Line. The Commission took its public consultation exercise to the Colonnade Mall today, where the FTC's Director of Utility Regulation, Sandra Seeley, and other FTC officials spoke to several members of the public who filled out questionnaires. She said they are looking at specific areas with respect to the two utility companies.
For cable and wireless, we are looking at the standard that applies to fault repair, because that is one that we do get a lot of calls about, and one of the things we're hoping to do is increase the level of compensation for that standard, but we're inviting the public to also suggest any other alternative approaches we could have to that standard. For light and power, two of the new standards that we are trying to bring into operation relate to meter reading, how often the company reads the meter, and if they don't read the meter in the manner that they're supposed to, which is every 2 months for domestic customers, then we are proposing that the company have to pay the customer, compensate the customer for that.
Ms. Seeley said the number of days in the billing period presently used by the Barbados Light and Power is also under scrutiny, since they've been receiving complaints that it sometimes goes beyond the normal 31 days. The FTC official said when they conclude the public consultation process, the Commission will then review the feedback and take submissions from the two companies with a view to implementing the new standards by April next year. Now, for a summary of the stocks, here is how trading ended today on some of the stock exchanges in the region.